Hey, how's it going? Dave 2D here. This is the 2018 Helios 300. The previous version, the 2017 Helios 300, was one of the best, if not the best, valued gaming laptop from last year. It had a bunch of great features for a really good price point, and they've updated a bunch of things, particularly the things that I had issues with last year, and they've made a significantly revamped product. So the big three changes are the screen, the CPU, as well as the thermal design. So the exterior casing hasn't changed at all. It's still running this black and red color scheme. It looks almost a little dated to me, like a lot of the newer generation laptops are going with a more muted look, as well as a less angular design. This has that whole Predator DNA going on. It looks pretty aggressive and it looks really gamer, kind of over the top gamer, but it still looks decent if you're into this look. I personally don't love it, but that's just a personal preference. One thing that this doesn't have is a Thunderbolt 3 port. It has a USB-C support just like the previous generation, but once again, it doesn't support Thunderbolt 3. The rest of the port selection is good and they're well positioned, just no Thunderbolt 3. So if you want to connect up an external GPU, you can't do it. The internals are just as difficult to get into this year as it was last year. You have to be careful not to snap the tabs when you're opening it up, especially on the back part. Once you're in though, you have access to the Wi-Fi card, but they already give you a great one, your 2 RAM slots, and the 2 drive bays. And you also have access to the fans. Now the fans have been upgraded this year. These are actually running metal fins, which is actually something I don't see very often in gaming laptops. It's these thin metal blades that actually help quite a bit with the airflow. The battery and the speakers weren't great in the 2017 model. I don't think they've changed them this year. It's 48 watt-hour battery. You're getting around 4 hours of battery life. Not a very long time. You will have to bring a charger with you. And the speakers also remain quite mediocre. They get pretty loud, not a lot of bass, but they sound kind of flat. Now in 2017, I didn't care too much about these speakers, but in 2018, a lot of the mid and even entry-level gaming laptops have really decent speakers, and these ones fall a little bit short. Inside, they have a brand new screen, and I think it's actually the most surprising and best feature of this laptop. It's a 144Hz screen on a reasonably priced gaming laptop. It's fast, it's bright, it's reasonably color accurate. It's actually really cool that they're able to use a screen like this at this price point. And I actually think that this particular gaming laptop is going to have an effect on the entire industry, because almost every other gaming laptop at this price point is sticking a 60Hz screen onto those devices. And this product just sticks out as being the most visually enticing and visually attractive gaming experience. For the people that are unfamiliar with gaming refresh rates, the difference between a 60Hz screen and a 144 or even a 120Hz screen is massive. Everything looks just so much more fluid on a high refresh screen. And I'm not going to say that if you purchase one of these screens, you're going to instantly become a better gamer. It's not that, it's just the gaming experience is a lot better, and I think it'll help you achieve better results. You're essentially seeing double the number of frames versus a 60Hz screen, so it's just a better experience. The keyboard and the trackpad haven't changed from the previous generation. I didn't love either of them. The keyboard's decent, it's got relatively soft stroke, but the layout's good. The only thing that's a little bit weird with the layout is the shift key. Again, they haven't changed that. It's just right beside the up arrow, and depending on how you type, you might hit that accidentally, but decent keyboard overall. The trackpad, the buttons are a little bit stiff, but it's using Windows Precision drivers, so it's got good gestures and tracking. Performance on this device is great. Now this model is running a GTX 1060 and it's comboed with the 6-core i7, and it delivers really respectable frame rates for most gaming titles out there. If you're playing something heavier, you obviously have to drop your visual quality to keep up the frame rates, but it's a good combination. You won't be able to max out the 140Hz screen on most games at Ultra, but you can for a lot of games, especially competitive games on high. Now the thermal performance on this laptop is improved this year. Not that it was terrible last year or anything, but it is better. There's no throttling and the temperatures are a little bit lower. Fan noise is also very respectable, nothing too loud, even on max, and you also get fan control through Predator Sense. One last thing to note, there's a special edition of the Helios 300 that's going to be available later, comes in white and gold. No changes internally, it's just an aesthetic change. So overall, the Helios 300 is once again a fantastic value for gaming laptops. It's amazing that they're able to stick a 144Hz screen into this kind of price point. It's a really good screen. Now, if you're fixated on that screen, like if you're interested in this device exclusively because of that screen, understand that there are ways to stick high refresh screens onto other devices. It's a more do-it-yourself route, it costs like $100, maybe $150, but if you want something out of the factory, you want just that, the whole experience right out of the box, and you don't want to mess around with installing high refresh screens into cheaper devices, I seriously think this is the best value for this kind of device. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thumbs if you liked it, subs if you loved it. See you guys next time.